And here we go.
It goes really fast now. Like, have you ever paid attention to how quickly the green light goes?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Kitty.
What up, what up?
Kitty first. Kitty's first.
Always.
Mm-hmm. That lady did a pretty good job.
Oh, did she do your beard too?
Yeah.
Nice.
Aloha Quails.
You know who that is, don't you?
I'm betting that's my new favorite person.
Yes, it is.
That's the new favorite person. Thank you so much for coming, Aloha Quails. Mary S. Neona.
I'm glad Mary was able to make it. She's been having a hard time catching notifications and stuff being what they were.
That is so cool that she's here.
Well, that might be her dad.
Oh. You just had to ruin it for me, didn't
You
you?
never know. But her dad might be, she might be watching with her dad.
Never mind, you ruined it.
So that's kind of cool.
No. Floyd.
Floyd's in here. There's David.
David.
What's up?
Mama. Anita.
Mama had a rough day today.
I'm sorry, Mama.
Mama was at a craft show.
Lonely Prepper.
Whatever. That's awesome.
Kiwi.
Lonely Prepper's here. New favorite person? Okay. It's her dad. There's your other favorite person.
No.
And your other favorite person. And your other favorite person.
No, oh, she's here, though.
Told you.
That's just super. I mean, she was like a rock star at the
Conference.
Mm-hmm. She was her own celebrity in a roundabout sort of way.
And brilliant. Absolutely.
Oh, look. Mark. Mark is here.
Huh?
Mark.
Mark.
Amy's husband. He's underneath Amy's.
That's not Mark.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, he's under Amy's?
That's what I'm thinking because, I mean, you know Amy doesn't feed me, doesn't let me get drinks or anything. So, you know Amy wouldn't come to our live stream.
What? She was in our live stream the other day.
God, you just don't know how to run with a joke, do you?
No. Look.
Just don't know how to.
It's bros before and chicks before. So, you know.
Oh, there goes family friendly.
No.
Wow.
What are you drinking?
V8.
V8. I'm getting my V8.
At least it's not apple juice. Kitty, kitty, kitty. One lost dude. Okay, everybody, we're just going to kind of chill and chit-chat and everything.
About 10 minutes, maybe.
Let everybody get on in here.
Yep.
If you remember the Big Bear Homestead group, of the Bonterre group, the Pratt family group, all those groups, please, because YouTube does not like to let folks know we're on.
He's right here beside me.
And please get the word out through Facebook that we're on right now, the Homestead Homies group. Please, you guys, please go ahead and share the link.
Why don't I have a wrench? I don't know. Why don't you have a wrench?
You are so not giving her a wrench, are you?
I am sure giving her a wrench. Refresh, Amy. You got a wrench.
Man.
Yeah, look. Mary said with. It's V8. With.
I would appreciate that, guys, please, especially in the Big Bear Homestead group. You're part of the small YouTubers group or the YouTube creators group, whatever that.
Andy said, I would feed you, Mr. Jason. Come on down here. We'll fire up the grill. Thanks, by the way, my daughter has been running around with a raccoon skin since we got back. She wants to take it to school. So it made it through. That's good. I know
awesome.
They were sweating that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lonely Prepper said he actually got a notification this time. That's good.
Oh, awesome sauce.
Ooh,
Wow. So I don't want her taking one of those to school. How about this? How about this?
Well,
I shouldn't have a problem sending it through the mail, should I?
I don't know.
We shouldn't.
I wouldn't think so.
I don't think we
know.
would. I'll just put it in one of those boxes.
Okay, maybe.
How about this? Trapping season starts December 1st. The very first raccoon we catch. I'll skin it, flesh it, let it dry, and then I'll tan it. So then that way she can take that one to school. Once she got, that's not really school worthy.
Yes, it did. We lost one bag on the way home, though. It turned up 2 days later. Well, that's good. At least you got it back.
Yeah. So how's that? How about that for a deal? Don't take that one to school. Let's start talking January, February time frame. Because that's about how long. Give me time to catch one
and get it done. Yeah.
Get it processed.
Even if we catch it on the first night, it's still going to take a little while to flesh it, dry it.
Skin it, flesh it, dry it, tan it.
Yep.
You know, that whole process alone is probably at least a month, and that's if I catch it on the first night.
Day. Yeah. Okay, sounds
and
great.
And then you guys go ahead and go to our email address and send me an email with your mailing address on it. And just put in the subject, coon hide.
Yeah, raccoon hide, yeah. And we'll take care of it.
And we'll get you one that you can take to school. Don't take that one to school. Don't take that one to school.
Well, I mean, you could always send the one that we were gonna.
No, that one's we split that one down the middle, so that way you can work with. I'm gonna send her one that's still gonna be in the triangle shape.
Oh, okay.
And everything. So.
All right. Sounds good.
I'm gonna hook this one up good. I'm gonna hook it up good.
So, Mama wants to know, how was your visit with your mom today?
Very interesting.
It was good for us.
Blaze, not so much.
Not so much. Did I hear deer season, Jason? Started today.
Opening
season for rifle was today.
And my parents came down. I swear, my parents just go, let's see when this season starts in Georgia. Yeah, let's just go ahead and tell him we're coming that day.
Mm-hmm.
They do that to me all the time.
Yeah. But it's okay.
Yep. I'm going tomorrow.
With your new toy.
I know. Don't say anything yet, because I got to give this person credit, and I'm waiting for him to show up.
He may or may not. We'll see.
So I'm really waiting for this one person to show up, because I owe him a huge thank you. Because I got a new toy and it didn't even cost nothing.
Yeah. So the kids went to the fair.
And Mark, if you don't know about this, then you probably already know about it. But
probably.
But you will absolutely love this if you don't already know about it. So, but seriously, guys, anybody in the Pratt family or the Nunda homesteading group, Bonterre groups on Facebook, please announce that we are on.
Hey. Yeah, happy anniversary to Mama and Professor. That's pretty cool.
How many years? Do we know how many years?
39, maybe. I think that's what I read on Facebook.
The Professor has last 39 years?
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Professor.
So Mama was at the craft fair, and apparently there was a big spider on her neck, and Professor saw it and like smacked her real good to get it off. She said the spider didn't bother her, but she couldn't move for the next 10 minutes because he smacked her up on the neck.
Sure, there was a spider.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to use that excuse. Baby, you got a spider?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 39. There you go.
39 years. Way to go. Next month, Robin and I will be at the 13th year.
You always mess this up. 12.
12 was last year.
No, 12 is this year.
No.
We got married in 2005. It is 2007.
2004.
No, 2005.
All right. I'm pulling the
what do I get when you're wrong?
Huh?
What do I get when you're wrong? Slave for a day.
No.
Exactly. Exactly.
No.
That's how you know I'm right. Because you won't take the bet.
Yes.
Are you talking to Mark Fuel?
Yes, I'm talking to Mark.
Hey, Brad, what's up?
Oh, how you know that's not
It could be Kelly.
Kelly.
It might be Kelly. Hey, Kelly, Brad, whoever. It was big, black, and gray. Ugh.
Yeah, yes. that was funny.
So Bass says, Jason, Trinian thought you were an ocean marine.
What's up, Tim?
What up? So
okay, so it's almost time for us to start.
she saw the paste after I crushed it.
Hello from Chile.
Chili.
Hello.
Hello, Jim.
Hello, Jim.
He has no idea. Now he's curious.
I almost want to go get the stuff to show.
Both of them, see?
You know, because this is just so stupid cool. But I don't want to talk about it until the individual that turned me on to it
And he's not here.
is in here, or he may be in here, and he just hasn't said hello yet.
Might be playing it in the background.
Playing in the background or something. So,
William Galloway, hey.
We are on YouTube.
I can believe. Yeah. Ready to listen in the background. Glad to have something good to listen to while I'm working. Yep. There's Robbie from Canada.
Robbie from Canada, my unsung hero who I want to go visit one day and kill a moose.
Oh.
Cases Howie!
What's up? Hopefully Tina's there with you.
Tina accepted my friend request today.
Well, good for you.
Do you have Tina on Facebook?
Yes. And I liked the Homesteading with the Cases Facebook page.
That's so yesterday's
Yeah,
news.
I so didn't even know they had one. I was trying to reach them the other day to figure out if they were on, and they weren't on, and so I sent Tina.
That's because I already knew that because me and Howie talk.
That's
via
because you're
text.
a BFFs.
That's
so,
right.
You know.
We're cornbread brothers.
That does not sound right at all.
Speaking of cornbread, where's my other two homies at?
I don't know.
And you didn't bring your phone out here, did you?
No.
You didn't bring it with you, did you?
No. Didn't bring it with me, did me?
But you did. You didn't bring it with you, did you?
Mm-mm.
Hello in the house.
Ain't nobody listening. Nobody's got their ears on, I guarantee it.
Hello. Is it me you're looking for?
You don't even have the phone either, do you?
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm saying because she's busy canning all that meat we got at the Amish store. Oh, okay.
Hello? If you can hear me, bring me a telephone. One of our cell phones.
A cornbread bromance.
All right. So, we had an interesting week this week.
Mm-hmm.
You fall down, hurt your knee.
I didn't fall down. I don't know what happened.
You hurted your knee.
I don't know, but like my left knee, which is the one I've always had trouble with, just started hurting. And please stick with trapping. Hang tight, kind of. Now fix it, because you know how guys are. They gotta fix it. You can't ever put it back on there. If you can't hear him, bring the house phone. You know what the bad thing is? I changed my phone over to off the what you call it? The wireless. And so he should have got a notification that we were on. So it should be on, like he should have known. So I don't know. Isn't it always the left knee? For me it is, because that's the one I mean I've got long history with my left knee. It started way
Man, don't be playing, Robbie Moore. Don't be playing. Robbie Moore said, "Come visit me sometime. All the lobster and oysters you can eat."
Where is he at? Because we need to book a trip.
You know who you're talking to. Have you not seen the midsection of me?
Okay, so Noah's Ark 1962 says I started taking moringa yesterday and it's making a difference with arthritis. Yeah, I've heard that moringa can be very helpful with that. I'm going to start taking a blend of, what did she tell me? Lemongrass and frankincense?
I think so.
Internally, so that I can see if that works. But But I haven't had as much problem with arthritis once I changed the way I was eating. But now that we've kind of gone back a little bit on our diet for the time being until we can afford to go back to it, it's definitely affected a lot of my different aches and pains and stuff like that. I see Nicole. Let's see. Hey Fluffy and Jiggles. Hey, what's up? Ginger and vinegar.
Hey, Simply Seven. That's shark bait.
Mm-hmm.
Amy Davis back in the house after a long time. Hey, Amy, do you know how to get a hold of Cockeyed? They have kind of like disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to chat with them. They have some of my wool, and I need to know if she's going to do anything with it. If not, I need to get it over there to Dana or Donna. Dana.
Who for?
The wool.
Oh, yeah, to Dana.
Dana.
Mm-hmm.
Dana Sullivan family. Yes. So, if you know a way for me to get in touch with them, please, please, please send me an email message on Facebook.
We miss you too, Nicole.
Just like if anybody can get a hold of Keeping It Dutch for me, I need to chat with him. Also, I've been trying to get a hold of him. Last couple of days, he put a video out, but I got about basically how to get YouTube to stop demonetizing your stuff as soon as you put it up.
They kind of ran off the rails. Uh-oh. Huh.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Mm-hmm.
What's a bubble?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
It must be a Navy thing. Former bubble here. My uncle.
Oh, he's
was
a diver.
bubblehead. Oh, okay.
Diver.
I have Sullivan family's private cell number. I think we do too.
Whoop, whoop.
Maybe not. We had 15 piggies today. Woo!
Way to go!
Yikes.
Way to go.
Congrats on the piglets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
that's
real.
pretty cool. We should be pretty soon. We should have some.
Yeah, we should have, because we got some of Tommy Alderman's guinea hogs. And,
Submariner.
yeah, same difference. And like 2 or 3 of them were like Prego.
Mm-hmm.
So they should be dropping them
Pretty soon.
Yeah, YouTube is shooting themselves in the foot. You're exactly right, Noah's Ark. I mean, all they're going to do is force us channels that they keep doing that to just completely unmonetize everything and get sponsors.
And right, and go through Patreon and start doing things privatized. My sow killed for yeah.
Hey, Two Family.
So Aloha, they live in, if you haven't guessed, they live in Hawaii, and they have all kinds of restrictions on what they can have and can't have. And he said, I had a pig for a couple of months, but the city wasn't too happy. So Bass said, my hubby was a bubblehead too, sonar tech. Said he listened to whales fart in the ocean.
Thanks, Amy.
Anyway, did you say you need to get a hold of Dana?
No.
No, we need to get a hold of Cockeyed because they still have some of our wool. And if they're not going to be able to do anything with it, we know that Dana can. So.
Yeah. Dana does an awesome job.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah. Have you looked into VidMe? Yes, we did.
We did?
Well, wasn't that the one that, no, VidMe, isn't VidMe the one that we were doing,
No, that's not, I don't think it was VidMe. Kitty, was it VidMe, those two that we were doing? I don't know.
What was the one that we were doing?
Anyway, we've been here 19 minutes and we haven't talked about anything yet.
Okay, so we're going to talk about
What do you want to talk
I don't know which one we're at. Don't stop that again.
Yeah, start that again. This week, coming back from the conference, I know everybody's been doing conference recaps, but we did that on Monday.
Recraps.
Recaps. We did that on Monday.
I'm the one with the drink. You're the one stuttering.
We had so much fun at
Yeah, see, we did have a bid me.
the
Conference.
conference.
Yes, we did.
You just can't say
Mm,
too
that's
many,
right, Mama.
too many wonderful things. Amy did an awesome job. I made so many more contacts.
And quite frankly, some friends. Not just some contacts, but some good...
Like, I have been talking with Michael Pratt constantly here, back and forth with Facebook and
Hey, Link, you living.
on Skype.
Mm-hmm.
And, because I went into his live stream, they're talking about a big rat, and I showed him those T-Rex traps, and they're getting some of the T-Rex traps.
Cool.
And so they're going to be going off in the mail on Monday. There's going to be a little surprise in the box for him with that also.
Oh, speak of the devil.
What's up? I'm glad they're here now. We were just talking about you a little bit, but I'm gonna talk about you even more, dude.
Oh yeah, thanks by the way.
Dude, you have through. Okay.
You're so excited about it, you can't even say it out loud.
All right.
JRC.
So would it be me and Michael Pratt, or would it be Michael Pratt and I?
Either one.
Either
Michael
one.
Pratt. Yeah.
Michael Pratt from Pratt Family Homestead.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we've been kind of
Right, Mike. Mm-hmm.
talking back and forth,
Uh-huh.
and we got to talking about deer hunting.
Right.
And
Hey, Ricky.
and he was telling me how his which, by the way, Mike, it's really cool that you shared this, but it did kind of get me in a little bit of trouble because every year I buy one or two deer
Right,
calls.
but I've never really truly had to be a hunting widow. Like, I've never, but now I have this really bad feeling.
That's what you used to tell everybody.
What?
That you are, so what, now you
No,
saying
but I've not, in the last couple of years, you haven't had the time to go, but now...
Oh, it's on like Donkey Kong. I'm going now.
Mm,
I'm going tomorrow.
thanks, Mike.
But Mike told me about how his dad has an app on his phone that does all the calling for you.
Cheese ball. That's what I was saying. Cheese ball. That is so cheesy.
That is not cheesy.
But,
that's genius.
Right, but then
I forgot. Well, I didn't forget. It clicked in my brain. Housing group. It was like, pow. When we were working at the dairy, we went and bought one of them Bluetooth speakers that hooks up with the phone. Because we'd be jamming as we was
Which,
milking.
if you ever need one, the best one ever is Alltech Lansing. They have the most rugged, durable, waterproof speakers ever.
Yeah,
like, we had a 1,200-pound cow or 1,500-pound cow step on it, kick it across the room.
She played soccer with it.
And it's still, like, no problem whatsoever.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
And so I was like, I wonder if. And so I turned the speaker on. Excuse me, that pizza just really... My parents come into town and we don't never eat right when my parents are here. And now my body's like... You sent bad food down here. Anyway. And so I turned the Bluetooth speaker on. And I hit one of the calls. And it came out of the speaker. And I went, I am killing that monster buck that's been running around on 3 properties this year. Mufasa's daddy is coming to the wall. Because it was awesome. And because the trick about when you're using calls and rattles...
One, how
antlers,
far will it carry?
How far will it carry?
Right.
2, when you're 25 feet up in the tree, you got the sound originating from a tree. So deer are also like, how did they get up there to start fighting?
Right.
You know?
That's plain lazy.
I don't care. Because, see, now I can take that speaker.
I don't think so here. No.
I don't care. It's on my property. And I can put it down over there on the ground, cover it up a little bit, get 25 foot in the air. Boop.
Oh, you're getting called out.
That's because I had.
Ricky said, "I bought a camera to get interviewed. Ain't heard nothing
I know.
since."
And Ricky, you're absolutely right. Hi, Grace.
Look, his.
Ricky, absolutely right. But here's the thing, Ricky. We went to the conference, came back, and I absolutely forgot about Trap Talk.
Yeah.
But I do need to talk with you, and we will do Trap Talk this
Thursday, definitely.
As long as I'm not working.
You shouldn't be. I think it's too soon, but.
Too soon. But yeah, I am taking it out there, and then I'll have my little phone, and I'll be like, boop, do the little grunt call, boop, do the bleat call, boop, do the rattling, and that's awesome because for multiple reasons. One, it'll put the sounds down on the ground where they belong, not 25 foot up in the air. Mm-hmm. Two, I'm not moving, so instead of me doing the rattles, I'm not moving. You know what? I do need to.
Winter said, them deer are high tech now. They're going to be like, nope. We know you're Bluetoothing. We ain't falling for that.
I do know, you know.
Can't do it in South Carolina or they'll bust you.
Yeah, I do probably need to look into that to see if it is illegal in Georgia. So if it is, I'll probably still do it on my own property. Because that's not illegal.
I know it's not for predator calling.
No, it's nowhere for predator calling.
Yeah, so worst case, we saw some that were predator calls too, so that's another thing. So what's the name of the app? Oh,
It's like whitetail deer calls or
something like that. I don't remember.
There's like
There's several of them.
There's like 60 of them. And get this. I have spent hundreds of dollars over the last 12 years, 13 years that we've been married. Mm-hmm. All of this was free.
You've got me wondering now.
It was free. So now I'm gonna be.
You can talk to people.
So now, I know you're gonna bust it out if it is illegal. Ha! I know you can't hunt over corn, but I never read anything about.
It might be one of those where you don't. They haven't made a rule about it yet.
So it's easier to say I'm sorry than ask for permission.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see why it's pretty much not going to be illegal anyway. So
I don't see anything.
No, not
I guess we'll find out.
Find out if the
Up. He found something. Hold on, let's go back up here first. What's the name of the app? Is there a smell that? Deer P app. Georgia code prohibits the hunting of game animals. It should also be unlawful to use electronic communications. I don't know. We'll have to look it up because I didn't see it in the other stuff.
Way to buzz my bubble cases. Thanks.
Now he doesn't have to use YouTube video calls anymore.
I know, right? So.
See, you can hunt deer over corn where a professor is.
Yeah, but see, I know we can't hunt over bait and stuff, and they change the rules all the time. Can you go back up and let me see what Mike said?
I think that's the one I have played with as well, that app.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome. So, Robert just looked in the regulations, so we can't find it anywhere, so.
We'll look some more, but, I mean, the thing is that you're hunting on private property. Yeah. So, a lot of times, like, if we were going to turn them in or do, it's kind of one of those things. Yeah. Just don't really know, but.
So,
Good night, Chili.
Anybody
Chile.
like Tangy, Nunda, Hope.
None of them are in here.
They all knew that on the way back we were having truck trouble.
Yes.
The trailer was, I guess it was just pulling
way
too
too
much.
much power.
And my alternator, unbeknownst to me, was starting to go. Like, my alternator is supposed to return 14, but it's only returning 11, according to the test at O'Reilly's. And now there's no more coolant in my reservoir. So I have to take the truck back to the guy who fixed it the first time. And,
yeah.
Yeah, Amy, let them know we're on. I bet they didn't get the notification.
So Andy said, what if the corn is just for squirrels, chipmunks, and birds, and there's a sign warning the deer if any deer is seen eating the corn, they'll be shot.
Don't work at all. Trust me. Look, I almost went to jail one time because I tricked the game
Mama
warden.
Cat. She said, finally I can talk.
Because I tricked the game warden one time. I just killed a...
Such a bad thing. I can't believe you had the gall to do that.
I killed a big doe. Well, y'all just gonna ruin my night.
There's hope.
Y'all are just gonna ruin my night.
Well, then we'll do it. And we'll do it with a hog, because you could use it with swine, maybe. Hope is lurking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she said after all you've done with the truck before you left, you're still having problems. But this is more like, to me, it's an older truck. It's a 2005.
I think when we went to Nunda's cabin, back, forth, and twisting and everything,
there you go.
Now that's an idea.
Set your ringtone to a deer call and just have people call you. Can't help it if the deer like your phone.
That is an idea.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
2 cent lost, dude. Roll Tide. Oof.
That was a bad spanking.
We didn't play this week. We had a break. We were on a break. That was funny with your mom today.
Anyway, so we purchased a. How many of you guys have heard of the DR products? The DR line of pull behind tillers, their bush hogs, their harrows, their weed whackers, chainsaws, all that.
I have.
Well, anyway, we purchased, because remember I told you guys I was getting rid of the back to Eden because
I don't have cable.
y'all just, is this Let's Try to Break Jason's Heart night? Because we were just getting overrun with grass. I can't get grass to grow in my front yard, but I had it all in the garden, no matter what we did,
Usually pretty good.
Mm-hmm. So I finally said enough is enough, and we're going back to tilling and then raking out the stuff, raking out the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the very first time we took this pull behind tiller out, now it's got a lot of power. I'll give it that. The breakaway,
almost too much.
the breakaway bolts, they were kind of slacking. They broke way too easy. So I went and got some aftermarket bolts. Started doing fine. But now my remote part to up and lower it has gone out. The really good thing is they are sending me a brand new one.
Mm-hmm.
Express mail. It should be here Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Teresa.
So far, it's doing a good job.
But see, I think that was just God. You know why? Because I walked out. Okay, so here's the thing. Everybody's garden this year, everybody's had a lot of issues, right? So, like Pratt just said, we've had no rain all summer, so nothing grew. We had
too much rain.
A ton of rain, and then what happened is all of the Johnson grass grew up like 8 feet tall. I mean, it was crazy, and like nothing could grow because there was no, or you couldn't even tell if anything grew because you couldn't get in there to see it, right? So, basically what happened is Jason and Blaze, you guys got out there with the weed whacker and the lawnmower.
I just mowed
Or
it
the
down with the
lawnmower. And
lawnmower.
mowed it all down, right? So that was a few weeks ago, right? Maybe 3 weeks ago, somewhere around there. So I walked out there today and took the dog out for a walk, and
well, the one thing that I was really, our garden was a flop this year.
It was.
I mean,
the tomatoes did okay.
It was a flop. It would rain, and then we'd get a little bit of a break, and then it would rain again, get a little bit of a break. And the weeds just took off on us. We couldn't keep up.
No.
Basil
did okay. We had some crazy basil this year.
And when we went to go see the aldermans, I was still kind of in a down mood about it.
But that was so funny.
But
she was nervous. She didn't want us to see her garden.
Yeah, they were so nervous they didn't want us to see their garden. They were kind of like, y'all, that it just got away with us.
I understand why, because at the beginning of the year, if you go back to their videos, at the beginning of the year, the season, they had these beautiful beds, and they were showing how everything was planted, and their beautiful alderman peas, and everything was great.
Yeah.
And then we get down there, and Patty's like, just don't even look at the garden. Just ignore it. Don't look at it. It's embarrassing. And she kept apologizing. Like, I mean, it was.
And on the other hand, we were kind of like.
Right. So what ended up happening is she kept on and kept on and kept on. And finally I said, Patty, stop apologizing. Let us
show you something. We called back to the house.
Yep.
And told Blaze, go out to the garden right now and make a video, and we'll sit here and watch it.
Yeah.
And so Blaze, we did one of those.
He panned out and looked. Video chat
things, and he panned our garden.
And it was identical.
It was identical
to what they were going through. And so then that's when everything like kind of chilled. She stopped apologizing because we knew what she was going through. It was the same exact thing.
Same thing.
So, but anyway, all of that. Mama wanted to know if I made any basil jelly. No, we did not. So what ended up happening is I walked out there today, and all of our potatoes that we couldn't harvest because we couldn't find them. The greens have grown back. So now we know where the potatoes are. I have pea plants popping up. Have bean plants that are trying to pop up.
Yeah, but they want them.
I know. So then Thursday night on Dana's show, she was talking about how her loofah was growing. And I told her, I said, man, you're going to have to send me some seed because she grew them from our seed. And I said, man, can you just send me like 5 or 10 seeds? Because I know she'll have plenty. So can you send me some? Because we didn't get a chance to plant any this year.
I mean, weeds overtook everything. What's up, Cap?
And so I asked her, on a private message, said, hey, could you send me a couple seeds? She was like, sure, fine, no problem. Just tell me how many you want. No big deal. So I walked out there today, and I was like, well, let me just look and see, because what happened is we grew loofah last year, and we grew Jerusalem artichokes in our raised beds. Well, at the beginning of the season, I did notice there were some loofah gourd plants that had popped up, right?
We just thought they got choked out by the...
So with the grass and everything else...
those purple
morning glories.
Morning glories.
Right, so we have morning glories that just took over everything and all that stuff. So I just naturally assumed we didn't have any. Well, I was like, well, let me walk over and look and see how the artichokes are doing, because it's about time for us to harvest those. So I walked over, looked, and lo and behold, here is some loofah gourds hanging off of the almost dead artichoke plants.
We're sending Cab stuff out Monday too, right?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Cab, we're sending you a package out Monday, so be looking for it.
Huh. Mama Cat said some of our loofah did some weirdness, like rotted on the vine overnight. That's weird. Huh. I don't know about that. I need to start piling seed. Not that I have anywhere to put them now, but eventually.
But yeah, we got loofahs.
Right. So the loofahs are, and I still have buds like flowers. And what's really cool, if you've ever seen loofah,
No.
what?
No, that's gonna be a trivia question.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we've talked about it in the past.
I guess.
Yep. So, trivia question time for a giveaway. And we are going to give away. You want to give away that?
No.
I want to give away.
Give away a decal.
Give away a
Let's
decal.
start a decal.
Okay. Well, this is kind of a hard question.
So, a loofah vampire. No, it's not a hard question.
Okay.
They've all got Google.
Here's the question. For one of our Big Bear Homestead decals.
The decal, not
the
the
decals
mug.
that you can put on a mug. You can put my main man Mark.
Put on the back of his
Put it
Suburban.
on the back of his truck.
Yep.
So here's the question. On the loofah, what is so unique about the male flower? Right? It's the male flower part, right?
Sure.
Because the female flower makes the fruit. What is so unique and special about, on a loofah gourd, the male flower? First one to get that correct gets the decal. We have talked about this before.
It's in one of our videos.
We've shown pictures.
I have pictures on
Instagram,
maybe?
Yep, on Instagram. Yep. No. Vina got it.
Awesome, Vina!
Vina
Woo!
got it.
Whoa. Oh, no, it doesn't have one of those. Teresa.
There are children here, Teresa.
Yes, so there's a male and a female flower. And the male flower actually attracts ants away from the female so that the female can make the flower. Fruit. Yeah. So, and it's very cool to see, y'all. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but it's like this big bright yellow flower, and it like the ants just go.
They just go crazy.
Yeah, they go crazy. It's really interesting.
Okay, why did we ban Tina G?
I don't know. I missed it.
Suburban, why did
Tina saying G's... bad words? No, I don't think it's. I don't know. We'll have to ask. She said something.
Well, we don't ban. We don't ban. I'm the only one that bans.
It might have been an accident.
Go ahead and unban her, Suburban. Put her in timeout if she said something too bad, but not a ban.
I said the correct name, not the nasty. I didn't know. Try like a peony attracts ants. No, we were kidding you, Teresa. It was just funny to see it pop up.
Yeah. Which is super cool because if you go to our Instagram, there's a picture on there where there's like a line of ants.
Flock of ants.
It's almost like that flower is a nightclub, and all the ants were coming, and it was ladies' night or something.
Which was really, really cool that that's how it works. You know that it. So, I bet it was a phone drop. Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Sometimes that happens. But so anyway, that was really cool. So I went out there and we still have the flowers. So it's not gonna make it through. Right, it's not gonna make it through, which is sad. But it's still. I mean, the weather is still kind of weird. It's like 40 at night, but it gets to 80 in the middle of the day. So. Yeah. I don't do Instagrams. Anyway.
So we will be...
Tablet drop. There you go. Protect that tablet, though, Suburban. Yeah, it's pretty neat. The way that it works is pretty cool. And then the other thing is, when the female, when it makes that flower and then the flower becomes the gourd, the really cool thing is that where that flower was is the bottom of the plant. And when you go to harvest the gourd, you peel off all the skin because you let it die on the
Unless you
vine.
want to eat it.
Right, which
But
you really don't.
You can, but you got to get it when it's really
It's got to
young.
be only like this big.
But
like, yeah, it's not very good. But anyway, it's the flower from the Luffa gourd. So, but just take the ridge for your own safety. Bye, Howie.
Later, Howie. Yeah, holler at me later, buddy.
But yeah, the thing is that it the bottom of the plant, when it grows, it's like this cylinder, and then at the very bottom, it's kind of raised off of the cylinder of the plant. And that's where, like, if you pop that off, and you just gotta be really careful when you do it.
Super
when you
careful.
pop it off, all the
thank
seeds.
Thank you a whole bunch, Floyd.
All the seeds will fall right out the bottom. So it's a useful thing to do when you if you're trying to harvest the seeds and contain the seeds. You know, you can pop that out and shake it down into a cup, and all the seeds will fall off into the cup, and that makes it really nice and easy to be able you know.
Now, in the next year, the Sullivan family homestead are going to have a tremendous amount of Luffa gourd seeds. Because she had one pop on her.
But she only planted one plant.
Seed.
That's what she was saying. She's got one plant, and I feel her pain on that one because we only planted like 4 or 6 last year, and they were everywhere. I mean, they were all over the place. What are you looking for?
We had one in here somewhere.
It wasn't in here. It's in the house.
I thought I saw some in here.
No. But anyway,
But my mobile homestead, we're talking about the Luffa gourd.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but the thing, you got to be really careful with it when you start to open those up. You've got to make sure you contain those seeds.
Bring them in the house before you open them up.
If you open them up,
because it is a very invasive plant.
Very prolific, yeah. It will go. And that's the thing that's crazy is that they say they'll grow, like, what did I tell you? Like 8 to 10 feet vines, something like that. But we know for a fact they'll grow way further than that because we had them in a bed, and then we had 2 other beds that were 8 feet long of Luffa gourd. And they grew out of their bed into the Luffa gourd and straight up 7 feet.
Not the Luffa gourd, though.
Up the Jerusalem artichokes. I'm sorry. They grew all the way up the Jerusalem artichokes, and that was 7 feet in the air. At least 7 feet. Probably more like 8.
Well, Amy, one of the things that Robin's going to be doing is she's going to be cutting them in chunks.
No.
Okay, never mind. I don't know what.
I'm going to be making soap, and then I'm going to put the whole loofah into the silicone mold and pour the soap in with the loofah. And then when it sets, I'll cut each slice, and it'll cut the loofah into the slice of the soap.
Tina G, yes, they're edible, but you got to eat them when they're very
tender.
very young, very tender.
They got to be like a size of a small gherkin pickle, like the really small
like a
pickles.
bread and butter pickle.
Yeah, they can't be very big because once they get a little bit bigger, they're not very good.
We tried them.
Yeah,
we're not a fan.
No,
we would rather just let them grow.
And the sponges are awesome because you can rinse them out, reuse them, rinse them out, reuse them. I mean, it's pretty cool. So, meteor shower tonight, huh?
Yeah.
We should check.
So I want to give a little shout out to Breakaway Homestead.
Okay.
He does a live stream on Thursdays.
He does.
Yes, Thursdays. What time, Breakaway, was your...
Cut them in chunks.
Thank you.
After they've been in the...
Well, that's not what you said the first time. You said that you were gonna...
No.
You said you were gonna cut them in chunks and then you were gonna pour the soap batter over them. Yes, you did. But, I mean, do I need to go...
Anyway.
You so did. But this last Thursday...
Mm-hmm.
He's got this
10 p.m. on Thursday.
Super huge vinyl album collection that he got from his father-in-law. And he kind of does it kind of like how you do your oils class.
Really?
Yes. He will randomly pick like 6 or 8 records.
Mm-hmm.
And then he gives you the complete history of the records. How many top 10s were on there.
Oh, cool.
Where, basically the history of the artist, the history of the album, blah, blah, blah.
I'm going to have to check that out.
And then he plays the top 10, whatever. If there was like 2 or 3 top 10s on there, then he'll play those songs. It was super cool.
Nice.
So I wanted to give him a quick shout out. If you guys like stuff like that.
And actually, Breakaway, let me ask you, did you by chance get a sample? Because I'm thinking you didn't get one. We have one sample that doesn't have a name on it. Remember, you told me there's one that doesn't have a name on it. And Ladessa is thinking that it was yours. So if it's yours, let me know. I'll remake a label and we'll put it on there. Because if you didn't get one, it wasn't intentional. It was we didn't know who didn't get their Copaiba sample.
So it's right after the Pratt family.
Pratt family. Okay.
Live stream. You go right on over to Breakaway.
Oh, that's cool.
And it was super cool. So I wanted to give him a shout out. So if you guys like that
so
kind of thing. So
what kind of music? Is it all over the place? Or
well,
is
it was all over the place. He did, let's see, this week.
Oh, he got his sample. So, yeah. I don't know. Oh, Mama Cat didn't get one. What was yours, Mama Cat? Was it Copaiba or was it something else? I thought I did, Kitty. I'm not sure.
Well, you guys are trying to figure it out. He went from Bad Company to Neil Diamond to Footloose was the very last one. And there was a couple of other ones in there. But, I mean, it goes from the 70s, 80s on up.
Huh.
I mean, when he says he's picking 6 random albums.
It's 6
random albums.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. And somebody won, and what he did last week,
we love it.
He gave away basically the
That's an alarm. It's close.
No, it's a fire truck. Yeah, he did the Blues Brothers. The Dan one had a couple of good songs on it, and ones I've never even heard.
Oh, Slim and Sassy. Okay, Mama Cat.
But then he gives away the electronic version of the album, the whole album. You get to put on your
iPod or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So super cool.
Very cool.
So if you guys are in that, go ahead and sub to Breakaway, and make sure you check that out. We're definitely going to be, as long as I can remember, and get the notification, or if somebody like, I don't know, maybe Kitty sends me a
Kansas. Wow. So yeah, I'm gonna have to
an MP3 of the album.
That's cool. Yeah, now I'm gonna have to set that up because that's almost about the time I'm trying to go to bed.
Yeah.
So it might be like a nice wind down before I go to sleep.
And it is. And he's almost like a radio DJ. That's what's super cool about it. He doesn't do a lot of chit chatter. And what's really cool, everybody's enjoying it in the chat box. The chat box is not even going 900 miles an hour.
Huh.
And he is very detailed in there.
No problem.
Pratt, go on and finish up your chores, man. It's been really great talking to you. I hope we can continue the dialogue. It's been really fun getting to know you, man. I can't wait to get to know you guys more.
We'll send you an email about your package. We think we found how we're gonna do shipping. So.
Yep. And there's gonna be a prize in the package for y'all. A little surprise.
Very relaxing. It's awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So let's see. You found the Luffa gourds. Tommy's Ninja Pigs are still getting out, but they're not really roaming far. But that
may stop soon. They may venture a little bit because Because we're almost out of muscadines and scuppernongs, so here pretty soon those are going to dry up. But they have started venturing into the garden, so they're starting to till up the garden while the tiller's not working. So it might not be long before those potato plants disappear.
So, Tim Beverly asked if we could say a certain name without smiling from
All
ear
you
to
had to
ear.
do was read it and you smiled.
To answer that question is no. No. Matter of fact, we've got to send him the.
Yeah, we have to send him an email.
We took the pictures of the scarecrow, and I have to send Joel Salatin the email. That's right, I'm name dropping. I'm not ashamed. And hopefully he'll like the design and
see if it works on his farm.
And hopefully it works. You know, there's a tiny part of me that says, if it doesn't work, he might call me and ask me to come up there. And I might get my own private tour of.
Yeah, good luck with that. Of
Polyface. But about that time I get to Polyface, the alarm always goes off, so.
Ninja pigs. They know kung fu. No, they know how to get out.
Yeah.
They're crazy.
They know pork food.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see. Deer season is now in.
You better get on it before he's like, Jason, who?
I know, right?
What am I drinking? It's half a drink now.
Let's see. Deer season is now in full effect. Rifle season started today.
Mm-hmm.
I have not made up my mind if I'm going out tomorrow with my bow or with my rifle. If I go out with a rifle, but see, the rifle's not that much of a challenge anymore. Maybe if I do these.
Can you put a deer in the freezer before you start talking about something being a challenge? Can we just do that first?
Do we have room in the freezer?
Yes.
Where?
I will make room in the freezer.
How you gonna make room?
I don't know, but I will make room in the freezer. Ow, my knee hurts.
So.
We gotta make room in the freezer. What are we gonna do when beaver season comes up?
I still got 2 pigs I gotta process.
So we're going to start a GoFundMe for a new freezer. Just kidding.
No, you know what we need to do? We need to pick a date, and we need to have a pig processing party. And if you come to help,
you get to take some with you.
You get to take some with you.
That would be awesome.
How many of you guys would be interested in making the drive and doing that? Because we have 2 pigs that are well over 700 pounds. There are breeders that we don't want anymore.
And they're gonna be sausage. I mean, it's gonna be mostly sausage.
The male needs to be mostly sausage.
Oh, Mark has a new crossbow.
I know. I read that. Not like you. No. You won't let me get one.
Shave it. Everybody could use a new freezer. Gonna pay for my flight. And all of the coolers to be able to get it back.
But the male needs to go all sausage. But the sow, she should be okay. Now, granted, when they get this big, y'all, they are slow cooked.
Yeah,
This is slow cooked pork.
Yeah. I'm down for a good slaughtering.
So let's think about doing that. Maybe we need to have a get together here in the next, if it starts to get cool, in the next couple of weeks. And what we can do is we can do 2 of them. We'll do one. We'll do the female first. That way it gives him time to settle down if she
had been in heat, which I don't know that she's. I don't know, but
that way we'll do it a couple months later. And then you leave that open for those who weren't able to make it to the first one.
Right, could make it to the second
Can make it to the second one. What do you guys think about that? Show me a whoop whoop if you think that's a good idea.
I'll just send a freezer and you can fill it for me. But you still gotta come down to get some.
No, he got to come down to get his hat.
I know.
That's over a year.
It's about time you need to come on down.
Yeah. You know. And man, I don't know. Do we sell tickets to it? Would you guys buy tickets to do something like that?
I don't know why. We have a get together during the winter for slaughter. We call it Pigs and Pistols. Wow. After November 18th, good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, a get together? If you weren't 13 hours away.
Well, y'all are coming anyway.
13? How are they 13 hours?
Because they're, I don't know.
How far? Another reason to make if the creek don't rise on the Lord, well, and I'm going to try my best. Shoot guns and butcher hogs. I have 2 here that need to go to freezer camp. Yeah, I mean, we've got a lot.
Okay. All right, so Robin and I will look at the calendar, and we will bring out...
He did not just say my fart sack. Oh my god.
Hey, Short Round. We'll look at some dates.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, okay, so what we've done in the past is we've just kept him away from the female, so...
Yeah.
Well, we weren't gone. I mean, we've only been on for an hour, me and Mom.
Redneck, I just saw that you emailed me back. I'm going to read over it after this live stream, and I'll send you one either tonight or tomorrow answering your questions.
So Karina said, you don't need a freezer. Just build a smokehouse and preserve your pigs that way, and even the deer. Yeah, we could do that, too.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know what it is, Floyd. I just never heard it called fart sack before. And anything having to do with fart and poops makes me laugh.
And now the maturity level of the Big Bear Homestead just went to about the average 3rd grader. I mean, you are crying. You were laughing so hard.
He said fart sack.
You know, it's really sad that I'm the one that has to be the grown-up.
You
know?
What hotel or campgrounds are around? There's a couple of hotels around.
And there's a couple of campgrounds around too.
Mm-hmm. At the lake.
Yeah.
There's a couple by the lake.
Couple by the lake.
Yep.
So.
All of the chickens have laid eggs. That's good.
Yeah.
They're only 8 hours. That's what I was saying. Because if you were right there by the thing, it's like 8, maybe 9 if you have to stop and get gas, things like that.
So can you pronounce the fairgrounds that we were at?
Uh-huh. Fakir. It's the Fakir campgrounds. LOL poop. Kitty said, you laugh because Jason is the human fart machine. What's in my drink? No, it's just the red from the drink is reflecting off my cheeks. That's what it is.
She always has a red face.
I do always have a red face, but it is getting a little bit redder because I have had a little bit to drink. Anyway, it's a Bloody Mary if you have to know.
The maturity level just go straight down.
Look, I just never. I have my own fart machine. There it is.
Okay, so the next question that we have, I asked them. I think we were waiting for the hen's nest or something to get started. Which videos did they miss the most? And of course, everybody said every one of them. Some people said they wanted the home improvement stuff back. Some people everybody said they wanted the predator control series back, so that's going to come back. And a couple of people want stuff from you. They want your cooking classes back and your oils, using the oils. and a lot of them want some cooking with the essential oils. So my $1 million question to everybody is, what's more important to you guys? Basically, what's the first one?
The hen's nest.
But what'd I say?
Hen's roost.
Whatever.
Is what it is.
Same difference.
Yes, the 4 hens roost. Yes.
Yes, that's what I said. That's what I said.
No.
I mean, you, Mama Cat, as long as you've been around, you should be speaking Jasonese by now.
Yes, cooking and oils. I said, yep.
Mama says cooking with Robin. See, I see.
You know what time it is now, right, guys?
Oh, buddy.
It's pumpkin roll time. Oh, look at that. Well, gotta thank you for the flusher fix on the toilet. I watched and fixed mine.
That's awesome, Teresa. That's awesome.
Cooking and recipes with essential oils. Okay. Robin trapping Jason cooking. There you go. That would be very interesting. Taco Pop-Tarts. Taco Pop-Tarts. Everybody wants the Taco Pop-Tarts.
Kitty, you need to really learn Jasonese. You really do. Really do.
Mm-hmm.
It's 3 p.m. where Aloha.
It's 6 hours behind us. That's crazy.
Right. So.
Pumpkin roll time.
Okay,
Building a back box. Everybody wants taco. That's gonna be my very first one is Taco Pop-Tarts, and I think I can
may be
try.
filming it tomorrow.
I think I can try and work it in where I could do Taco Pop-Tarts with essential oils.
Top. All right.
Yeah. Oh no! Someone said pumpkin roll.
And so we're gonna try to keep. We're gonna try and do get back into doing our videos, and try to keep them. Now, obviously, Mama's cooking stuff. They're gonna be a little bit longer videos, and my trapping stuff is gonna be longer videos. But every other video that we put out about the homestead and homestead hacks and some woodworking hacks.
Those will be quick.
Yeah, those are probably going to be quick. Now, if I'm making, like, if I'm doing a how-to make something, like how to make the bat boxes, that one may be a little one. I don't know. I might not go step by step with that. I may do like a lot of the other woodworkers do.
Where they just show it, like
where they just show me making it
thing.
and have it all sped up. I may just do that. So, because it's really kind of straightforward. So, I don't know.
Tanya said, "You're making us all pumpkin rolls."
So the question of the day, how are you and your family? We are doing rather well. We made it back from the conference in one piece on a super high.
Exhausted
Because Amy didn't let us eat.
That's not true.
Anytime I tried to go to the bathroom, I had to sneak around. I had to be like
Just
a ninja.
cracking a whip. You could hear her just go, whoop-ah!
Get back over there to your area. And I just get some water. No water for you.
Now see, if I could just learn how to replace the floors and repair my floors would be great.
Okay.
We have one of those.
Well, we got to do that.
How to build or measure cabinets. Now
We
that.
got to do that too. We have to do that too.
Tried making beer? Not yet.
Nope.
That's right. Get to work, son.
And it's just not fun anymore. Now that's the next $1 million question because Pickers brought it up.
Well, okay, go ahead.
A lot of you guys want Insomnia Platoon to come back. Ow. Stop it.
Lost Dude wanted to know how the pinch works at controlling you. It works pretty good, see?
I'm thinking about bringing it back. Maybe just a Saturday night thing. what do you guys think? You guys want it back? I think a lot of the dust has settled that we can do it here on YouTube. And not have to worry about anything.
And we don't have to worry about getting up early the next morning,
Yeah.
so we could definitely do it on a Saturday night.
But I could only do it one night a week.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So while you're getting those answers, Anita said that she also liked the using the oils, like the application of the oils, the little quick rollerball recipes, things like that. So we do have a couple of different things that I'm going to be doing. So maybe we can film that tomorrow, because we got 2 that we need to do for tomorrow. So that would cover a couple. So
All right.
start tonight. Suburban's like, no, do it now.
You want to do it tonight?
We can. I have to eat something, but yeah. That would be nice. But if I could stay up that long, getting up at 4, whew.
That's awesome, Kitty. Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll probably come on, what, 11?
Yeah.
Come on for about an hour with Insomnia tonight. So be looking for us at 2300, 11 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. We'll come on and we'll return with Insomnia.
See how it goes.
And see how it goes.
Oh no, y'all, this girl's got to sleep. That's fine. It's not for everybody.
Insomnia is not for everybody. And look, remember, guys, Insomnia is for people that are going through a hard time.
Mm-hmm.
People that just need a safe place to vent. What is said in there stays in there.
Mm-hmm.
The live stream gets deleted at the end of the night. I'm going to be turning off the monetization for it.
Right.
Kiwi,
they're going to get mailed out on Monday. Everything's been set aside. I just got to package them up and send them out Monday. Yeah. So
it's a safe place where people can go and talk. If you know a vet, share it with them.
And that would be a veteran, not a veterinarian. Because every time I say vet to people, they think it's, I don't know. Anyway.
And so it's just a good place. We come, we cut loose, we play a little music every now and then, and we just go and we just have a really good time.
And vent.
Yes. Everybody is kind to each other. There's no room for no drama. There's no arguing back and forth. There's no belittling each other. You belittle somebody in there, and I boot you.
Yep.
You get too ugly, I completely boot you off my channel. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah. So in case anybody missed that, we got our shirts and everything in. We're going to have everything packaged with addresses and everything, and they will go out on Monday. So.
Yeah.
All right.
So, with that being said, we're going to jump off here. We're going to let this one process through, and we're going to grab a bite to eat, and then we will be back on at 2300 for the return of the Insomnia Platoon.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. You guys have a wonderful night. It was great seeing everybody.
Good night to your family. Is there a link for that? No, it'll be
right here live on YouTube.
Yeah, it'll be on our Big Bear.
Be on the Big Bear page, and we'll hang out for 30 minutes to an hour, and go with that. I don't know if we'll taco anybody right off tonight, Lost Dude. I think we'll see. We'll see how it goes, and we'll go from there. All right, guys. We will see you guys back here at 11 p.m. Eastern Time.
And if you're not going to make it at 11, remember we have our oils class tomorrow night at 7.
Yep. Tomorrow night at 7.
Mm-hmm. Y'all have a good evening, and we'll catch y'all later.
And remember, be kind to each other, because you never know what that other person is going through. Plus, do your part to recycle, reuse, repurpose something so that way it doesn't go into another county landfill and they have to make another one and take away natural areas from our wildlife. Please. Right. So, you guys have a wonderful night, and if I see you in Insomnia Platoon, awesome. If not, I expect to see everybody in Her Oils class tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
Bandana Grandma.
I think Bandana Grandma was lurking.
Bye.
Love you guys.
Y'all have a
Bye.
good night.